Kakuto Chojin.
Hey, what's going on? ZmanTheTech here. I want to thank you for tuning in to SnoleyGames. As always, I appreciate you very much. And today, very special day, about to be playing a game that's been kind of lost in time, kind of stuck in history due to some controversies with one of the soundtracks on one of the characters' levels. I want to say it was Assad. And unfortunately, the game was banned. um, now, when it comes to that track, when I get to that point, I will be playing a different song over it, because I don't want that smoke. But without much further ado, we're gonna go ahead and hop into this game. It is a fighting game. Kakuto Chojin is a unique one, and I love it for that reason.
Options.
Basically, if you're familiar with the developers Dream Factory that put together Ergeist, Tobal Number One, games like that. It very much feels like that sort of fluency. The motion cap is amazing, just like all their other, projects that they work on. And yeah, it's a unique fighter. I don't think it gets enough rep, outside of, the controversial, issues that got it banned. But it's a decent fighting game. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and jump in here. Taking a look at some of these options here. Okay, it's been a while since I played this, so yeah. The way this game works is basically low, middle, high, and then there's combination buttons as well. But typically it works as low, medium, high, and you kind of have to mix up things from there. So, yeah.
Kakuto Chojin. Single player.
All right, and we're gonna do story mode.
Story.
Okay. So here's some of the characters. I'm just gonna kind of go through them that we can kind of see. You got Sabre, Reiji, Reina, Khan, Vigard, Roxy, Assad, which is the one with that level in question, or the music rather. C. Ramirez, Ian Kali, Shadow, Victoria, and J.D. Stone, which is an obvious nod to Brad Pitt in Fight Club, and he is a pit fighter, so very interesting that they have that character in there. But I'm gonna probably go with I love the style Jeet Kune Do, so I'm gonna go with Reiji. Let's see, we have jeans, black pants. I'll do the black jeans, I guess. All right, so you can choose between Kakuto or Chojin. I can't remember exactly what the difference is. Once I look it up, I'll put it in the comments. But I usually go with Kakuto. I think it's more of an offensive defensive thing, but yeah, I have to double check that. It's been a long time since I played this. And again, this is not a review. This is just, me jumping back into a game here. So, yeah. Hope you enjoy. Let's get it on.
Fight.
Okay, and you do have a guard button, which is the right trigger. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it always tends to do that weird slow down camera pan thing. But yeah, I like it. It's unique to this game, As far as I know, I don't think they do that in other games they worked on. Trying to get a feel for, this dude's approach here. There we go. Right, and I'm also actually testing out a peripheral that I got from Amazon. It's a Xbox to HDMI adapter. So specifically, I chose this game because it is a HDTV compatible game, which you don't see too many of those. Maybe like towards the like end of the lifespan of Xbox, but here and there you will find some HD compatible games. Some of them will straight up say 480p, which is technically not HD, but I mean it's a better version of your standard definition. And I want to say some of them even show, they might even show us, I don't know if they would do 720, but I think for the most part it was like 480p. Nah, you ain't gonna do that. Replays are a little long, so we're gonna skip through that stuff. I love having replays though in these kind of games, just to kind of see how you came out on the fight in a different angle. Oh yeah, she's done. She's done. Yeah, Reiji is probably one of the handful, like maybe a couple of characters that I do know how to use in this game. I still need to kind of, branch out and get a feel for everything. But yeah, graphics wise and gameplay wise, it's and just everything. The animations, the motion cap, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Round one. Fight.
I think it was a game way before its time, that's for sure. But yeah, sadly, I don't think this game will ever see the light of day again unless you own a physical copy. I mean, it's not ridiculously expensive, even considering that it was banned at one point. Not sure if that's still a thing, but it definitely was. It was literally pulled from shelves because of that issue, so. Ooh. Nice. Gut punch, let's go. Yeah, soundtrack's really good too. I like it. Soundtrack is really good. So you have these special moves where you where the B button is high, medium, and low at the same time. If you land that attack, it's pretty devastating. But you really have to time it. Your opponents seem to be pretty aware of it. I mean, unless you catch them in a bit of a juggle already, like a bit of a hit stun, you can probably mix it up in there. But yeah, it's literally just pressing the B button by itself. Or I mean, you could do XYA, but it's more difficult. Why not just press the B button, right? See, I haven't really messed with the white and black buttons because I know those are like combinations of either or. So I'm gonna see what moves we can get with those. Oh, okay. So the black button is actually grab, which means it's a combination of one of these. Capoeira, okay. Alright. So I get caught up in these replays sometimes. I keep forgetting to block low. There we go. Making good time here, y'all. We like 3 minutes in, you know. Well, at least in the standpoint of the actual start of the game. All right, this is where I'd have to go over the audio here. So. Ah, come on, dude. I wish I could counter stuff. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, dang. He freaking landed it. Oh, he landed it. There we go. It might have something to do with the special, like when you do that B button special between Kakuto and Chojin. I don't know, but again, I'll look it up. There we go. Just skipping on through here, y'all.
You wanna play with me?
Yes, I do. Let's go.
Fight.
I gotta figure out how to do those launcher moves.
KO.
So another fighting game on the Xbox I have fond memories of that's also a exclusive is Tao Feng, which was made or created by the co-creator of Mortal Kombat, John Tobias, and his team with at the time that were working on it. Pretty interesting game. It was. I don't know. It was interesting. I think it tried to do a little too much. Let's see. Bear with me. I'm just going to check something real quick here. All right. But yeah, it was a very interesting fighter. I think it was a bit too complex. Like it was a little too ambitious. Like to memorize the combos in that game is like, you're a freaking master if you can do that. Because it's just a lot. Like the strings are really, really complex. And it'll feel really stiff if you don't understand like how the strings work. It's not really a button masher at all. But I mean the combos look amazing if you know the strings. But yeah, I've never beat that one actually. It's a pretty tough game. I'll probably just play it in general, get as far as I can get at some point in another video. But yeah, that's another one that I think was fairly unique. It was one of the first games to implement like actual battle damage and stuff like that, like you know, bruises and a lot of blood and stuff like that on the characters. So I really have a lot of respect for the game, even though it was, you know, not the easiest game to play. And of course, because of, you know, John Tobias. But yeah, another slept-on game. But if you give it time, you know, just like this one, if you give it time, like understand how it operates, you know, it's a pretty decent time, especially if you're playing with another person that is learning with you or is the same level. It's pretty cool.
You will meet your death here.
All right, this dude could be a little rough sometimes, so
Fight.
I want to say he's the ninjutsu guy, so probably one of the fastest characters in the game outside of Reiji, in my opinion, anyway. There we go.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, you want to guard? We can do that. Oh, nah, you ain't about to get that on me. Put that away. I like the music on this stage, it's pretty good. Okay, okay.
Round
Okay.
1. Fight.
As far as the story, though, you know, in most fighting games, it's a bit shallow, and in this game, you know, it's really not too much different. But there is a story per character. Reiji is basically trying to exact, or you know, let's say exact revenge, but you know, get vengeance for his father who was murdered. Oh my God! And she is countering everything. Oh, I did a, that might have been my launcher right there. Oh, let's get it.
Round 2. Fight.
But yeah, that's the only story that I know. I've beaten the game as a few other characters, but it's been a long time. I just don't really remember. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Ugh. She was like countering everything. I just kind of want to hear the rest of this little bit of song here. Pretty cool. I like the music. Hoping to find the soundtrack. I mean, I doubt you, because of that reason that it was banned, you'll find the soundtrack for it, but I don't know. Maybe someone has ripped it from the disc or something and uploaded it. I don't know. I'd like to jam out. Look, he even looks like Brad Pitt. He looks like Brad Pitt. It's ridiculous. Yeah, he's got a pretty good launcher that he uses quite a bit, so you got to really be careful with him. over the block. Like, what the heck? Yeah, see what I mean? It's like you don't really land it all the time. Like, just trying to just do it raw, so to speak. You gotta kind of have to mix it up into a combo. Oh, he got me. Oh, I barely won that. Wow.
Round 2.
Let's see.
Fight.
So I do wish they kind of like allow the music to keep playing between rounds, like other fighting games. Like the track literally starts over each round, so it's like, aw, I was really jamming out there. Oh. So, Reiji has an interesting set of animations that I've noticed. Like he'll still be in animation after certain moves, and it's harder to actually get back into a guard stance. Not sure if every other character suffers from that too, but it is a little frustrating. So I will say that. Ooh, okay. Okay. Well, you got something for me. Okay, all right.
1. Fight.
You and that bright behind green, man. Can't miss him. Yeah, he blocks a lot, but for that reason, it's a little easier to catch him with that special move there. He's got a real intense soundtrack for this guy.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, I was trying to do that backhand or that gut punch, but it wasn't working. It is interesting though to have basically kicks and punches mapped to the 3 buttons that you use. It really just depends on the character and what their style is. But because the motion cap looks so good, like fights can end up being pretty epic as far as how they look. So it's a pretty entertaining game to look at, in my opinion, like when it comes to fighting games. But yeah, character models, they look pretty decent, especially for 2002. I mean, this is pretty impressive.
Round 1.
So we're on the boss fight now. She's typically not too rough to deal with as long as you keep her at bay. But she does have moves that end up just tanking. And she'll like literally walk towards you and land this move that always pretty much lands because it goes through your stuff, like through your attacks. Oh. Okay. First fight's good. Second fight, usually she kicks it up, but kicks it up a notch, but we'll see.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, see the animation where he like is still kind of skipping about like back and forth. You can't really do an oh my god. You can't really do an action while you're in that animation, if that makes sense. Oh, that juggle. That juggle, man. All right.
Round 3. Fight.
It's weird. The grab doesn't work all the time. Yeah, or unless she's just duck. She's micro ducking it. That's what's happening. Pretty common tactic that AI uses when it comes to throws in fighting games. Let's go. Get out of here. Micro ducking me. That might have been my fastest clear time. I don't know. Let's see. Finish out that last replay. Why not? All right. So I'll let you see the ending. I'll make sure I'm quiet. And then here's the ending for Reiji. Okay, so yeah, so he gets, he gets vengeance for his father's murder, and yeah, I mean it's pretty straightforward. I mean you wouldn't have really known until you beat the game, but yeah, I don't really know if there's any lore outside of the game, like maybe in a written work or something. I don't know. I'm interested to find out though. But yeah, that's Kakuto Chojin as Reiji. I definitely am I might play through the game again as a different character if there's enough interest in it. But for now, I just kind of wanted to shed some light on this fighter, this unique fighter that was lost in time. And I hope you enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? It's again, it's one of those things that I really wish if they could just at least change the track on that stage that ended up getting it banned and found a way to re-release this with some upscaling. I think it'd be really good, because this is technically, like I said, it is an HD TV compatible game, but it's not the clearest that it can be. It's not like purposefully upscaled, on the back end like they've been doing for a lot of Xbox original games, backwards compatible on the Xbox, the newer Xboxes. So, oh, I beat my last one. Let's see. Thank goodness you can scroll fast through it. But yeah. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, you know what I'm saying? And if you like what you saw, definitely like, comment, subscribe. Remember to keep it locked to SnoleyGames for all of your indie game, third-party game, tech review coverage, and sometimes Nintendo and retro games thrown in the mix. Y'all have a good one. Take care.
Futuristic classic. Time is of the essence. I feel like I had mastered. Futuristic classic. It's always moving forward, so I'm never moving backwards.